My name is Alex. I play drums.
My name's Lila and I play the guitar.
My name's Kayla and I play the bass.
And I'm Jess and I'm the singer.
The Cherry Club. Is there a cute little story behind the name?
So I came up with the name. Basically, I just wanted something like that could fit us well. It's something cute, you know? And I've thought of the name Cherry because my girlfriend wants to name our kid Cherry. So we're like, that's sick. Let's do something with that. So we just added like something to the end of it, like Cherry something, and we came up with the Cherry Club. And I texted it to these guys, and
We loved it.
everyone liked it. So I was like, cool, let's go with that.
How did you guys meet? When did you start as a band together?
Me and Alex met when we were like 11 years old and we had a little band together. I met Lila through a sound engineer in LA and we met Kayla online.
Yeah, we met her online through it's like basically a Tinder for musicians, which is really funny. It's called Vamper. And so like you can announce, hey, I have a band and I'm looking for this person. Or if you're just looking to jam with people. Yeah, we were like, the three of us were jamming for a bit and then we were like, we need to find a bass player. So we were looking through Vamper and I was so happy that Kayla was on there and we all just connected. And yeah, it worked out really well from there.
What year did you guys start making music as the Cherry Club?
I feel like we started in like September of last year. So
Okay.
It's been less than a year. Our first show was on Halloween of last year, so
Oh, I
we're
love
still
that.
relatively new, but yeah.
Where do you guys pull your influence from? Like, is there a specific memory or person or an artist?
For me, it would probably be Title Fight and then Mannequin Pussy. We always say Mannequin Pussy, but they're amazing and just overall awesome.
I like rock singers like Joan Jett. I like Gwen Stefani a lot just for their style and the way they sing.
Yeah, it's really cool too because we all have our own projects under like our solo artistry, so that's pretty fun too. And we all do a lot of just different types of music, so it's cool because we pull from all of our, separate influences and just kind of come together and share some influences as a band. So
I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot.
What genre would you consider your music?
it's probably different for all of us. I would say like indie rock. We're writing the stuff that we have out right now. Like our first song is surf rock. And then we kind of came up with more of like an indie rock, like punk kind of vibe. And so we're still trying to figure out kind of what our sound is. We've been writing a lot recently, but I would say it falls mainly under like an indie rock kind of category.
I always say our music is like stoner music, but like Lila said, we're also tapping into that punk scene, which is nice. And I think people are really enjoying it as well. And it's super fun to do.
I just say like the blanket of femme rock and a little bit of Riot Girl stuff.
What made you guys want to form a band with the four of you as opposed to staying solo artists or pursuing music as individuals?
Personally, I just wanted to play drums like for a band because in my solo stuff I like sing and like do all this other stuff, but I was just like I want to be on stage, play with a band, focus in on playing drums. I just wanted other people to do it with too, you know?
For me, I've always been inspired by a ton of different bands, like as a kid and when I just first learned guitar. And so that was my main kind of goal, is to just join some sort of band and be a part of that. So my solo stuff was great too, and that was a lot of fun, but I feel like just the collaborative effort that we all have and just the way we're all able to progress together, it makes it a lot more entertaining. And
Well, I was in a band with men before this one, so I wanted to really venture off and find a group of women because the other bands that had girls in it, they just look like they're having so much fun. And these girls are just amazing and awesome.
I just like to be a part of something, like a team. I'm like the lead singer, but I don't really like having it solely on me. Like it's just, I'm not super into that attention. I kind of do like being a part of a group and just being associated as with a group. As much as I love to sing and I do solo stuff, I just like being a team. It's so much more fun for me.
So you mentioned that you were with an all-men band before and now you're with all females. I kind of want to dive into that because you don't really see all women bands a lot. I mean, other than Fifth Harmony, Destiny's Child, but they've broken up. So do you guys ever find it to be a struggle that it's all women, or do you have any difficulties being in like basically male-dominated industry?
I think it's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun to like, in a sense, just like run over these men. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, because like we're so sick and tired of seeing men doing it, and
Yeah.
like we're getting bored. Like, hurry up. And like think about it, the more and more we keep going on with the year, the more and more like stuff is coming out about these men and in these bands, you know what I mean?
Girl,
So
you're
it's just
right.
like disgusting, and it's time for like women to like step up and do it, you know? And even if
100%.
it's just a few of us, so be it. Like who cares?
And I think sometimes before shows and stuff, we get a lot of prejudgment from guys. They'll see us, all together as like an all-girl band, and they'll be like, okay. And they won't really. I feel like there's just, I don't know, some sort of judgment. They won't take it really seriously. And then it's always after our set when we play, they come up and they're like, "You guys are so good,"
They're
all
so
this
much
stuff. So
nicer.
we just want to get rid of that just judgment overall. And it's like,
For sure.
no one's better than one another. We're all just in this industry to just be creative and make music, and that's what it should really be about.
I like a challenge. Like, it makes me work harder when I see like guys kind of like looking at me. Being a girl drummer is a really kind of rare thing too. So it's like when I do have the chance to like show them what I can do, it's kind of awesome.
There's been so many times working as like either a session vocalist or in the room with like songwriters where your decisions are completely undercut and you're completely dismissed or like not taken seriously as a girl. And like I just love that I don't have to like butt heads with a guy in my band.
I feel like it would be hard to like keep going after getting all the judgment and like how you said being dismissed a lot, because we do face that a lot in today's world as women. Do you guys ever question your decision to be a part of the music industry because of those struggles?
Oh my gosh. For me, it just doesn't feel like a choice. Like, there's just something inside that just, I'll always be a musician at heart, or just always be playing music or writing music. It's like, it's something I can't give up.
I feel like the entertainment industry as a whole is such a hard industry to get into, regardless of what you're doing. And so if you're gonna even just attempt to get into it, you just gotta go like full swing. And so I feel like once you just make that decision and just decide to just go fully in it, it's like you can't really look back. You just have to, try as hard as you can and see what happens.
Is there a specific audience you would say you gear your music towards, or just for anyone?
It's for the girls.
and the girls.
Yeah, we really try to target ourselves towards, a lot of like just young queer musicians and just queer people finding themselves in LA.
I feel like it could be for anyone. I mean, there's a lot of like older people that like rock music, and I feel like we're bringing back like that sound. Yeah, I don't know. All ages, all sizes, all shapes, all colors,
So you have a couple of songs out right now. Can you tell me what's in the works? I heard you guys have a lot of ideas and plans, maybe songs you're gonna drop.
Yeah, we have Insane coming out pretty soon.
Insane. Okay, so let's talk about that. What's the creative process behind that single?
Lila, actually, you started with the riff, and then we just literally went from there. That's how it starts with our writing process, where either Lila or me comes in with like an idea, and then we build from there.
What's the inspiration behind the lyrics?
So the song Insane is about like a person not really knowing themselves well enough or like being mature enough for a relationship. So when they see someone that they like, they go like crazy for them, like insane, because they just don't know themselves well enough.
Do you have any specific messages portrayed in your music?
I guess like just to let go, because like we're a girl band and we're doing it, we're out here, and then a lot of the lyrics are like pretty freeing to write. I guess that's the overall message.
So you guys just started music last year. If you could tell yourself, like a younger version of yourself, just starting out as singers or drummers, knowing what you know now, what would you tell your younger self?
Ooh, I would tell myself to be consistent for sure. When there's times where like, you don't have a big crowd, or even if you're just not, or if you're going through a writer's block or something, it's always good to just keep going and just, try your best no matter what.
I like the same thing. Like, keep going. People are gonna say like whatever about you, but like keep playing and like keep putting yourself out there, because it's gonna work out at some point.
And you'll find your crowd and your people through that.
I think I would tell myself to take care of myself, just rest a lot, because it can get tiring and overwhelming at times, and just practice, no matter what. And put Bengay on your hands, because you're gonna get cramps.
Yeah, dude, same thing. Take care of yourself and keep trying.
What's in the future for the Cherry Club?
Oh, okay.
You're gonna see us on billboards. You're gonna see us in Times Square.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell out the biggest venue you ever heard of, and we're just gonna, be there at some point.
That makes my answer sound a lot more underwhelming, but I was just gonna say bigger venues and more music. No, I would just love to get like a fan base together and just have, people consistently show up to our shows and just, I mean, we have that now through, the community that we found through music, but just making it bigger and just keep building, keep going up.
I want to be playing on the same stages as a lot of artists that I really look up to and love. That would be crazy. Like when we're done with the show and we get off the stage and like one of my favorite artists of all time comes up and was like, killer set, dude. That was really good. That.
How has music changed your life overall?
I don't even know what my life would be without music, so that's kind of like a hard question, but it gave me so many opportunities to like meet new people, travel, feel like I have a purpose in this world, because otherwise I don't even know what I'd be doing right now. So it has literally made my life.
Yeah, I completely agree with Alex. I was actually, like a few years ago, I was going through a really tough time, and this was right before I moved to LA. And as soon as I moved here and just decided to pursue music full time, I've met so many amazing people, and I've just learned so much about the entire music industry as a whole, and it's been so great. So it's definitely changed my life for the better.
I think it's become my stress reliever, honestly, because like you get to like disassociate basically, especially on stage. That's really fun. Not at disassociating, but like just just having a time not to think about anything like outside of your life. Like I've been told like by a friend that like when you come to rehearsal, you basically get to have the opportunity to forget your personal life for like an hour, 2 hours, which is literally bliss sometimes. But yeah, what they said about meeting new people, and then on top of that, the stress reliever, which is really nice.
Kind of same with Alex and stuff. It's all I've ever really known. It's like my first and maybe only love of my life has been music, and it's given me a purpose. And people know I talk about it too much, honestly. It's my life.
Hey, we're the Cherry Club.
And we're with Antidote 41.